Home is where connections are made, memories are formed, and ideas are born. And no one knows home better than NFM. Thanks for tuning in to I Am Home, the podcast that goes deeper than trends and dives into what it means to make your house a home.
Hello and welcome to I Am Home, the Home Life Best Life podcast. I'm Tyler Weiskup. Unfortunately, we don't have Becca today, but I am joined by my other co-host, the human label maker herself, keeping our show alphabetized and aesthetically pleasing. It's Hillary Waltemapp.
Hey, Tyler.
Hi, Hillary. I'm so excited for this episode today. We have two experts who know how to turn chaos into calm. Angela Rodriguez.
Hello.
Hi, Angela. And Kelsey Nosal is joining us again. This is what, your second time?
Yes, second time.
Oh, and
I know. I'm a pro.
Many more times.
Yes.
Because we so enjoyed you last time. You're both from our kind of furniture team, kind of hitting us today with some ideas for furniture that organizes your life. We're hoping to talk about some real product solutions, organizing your home, because January is that perfect time to do this reset. So if you've ever wondered how furniture can work as hard as you do, this episode is for you. But first, let me tell you why we're even doing this podcast. And that's because NFM is more than just your everything home store. We're in the business of improving lifestyles because your home life should be your best life. And you can learn more at nfm.com. I wondered if we could start by expanding on the idea of why January, we've defined it as like peak organization.
Mm-hmm.
Why does January spark that urge to organize?
Post-holiday reset. I think you get so much in December that January is kind of that purge moment where you kind of want to declutter. I am a mom, so like a big rule for me is what comes in, one goes out equally, just to kind of like clear out that space, donate, that kind of a thing. Yeah, setting goals also for January is big. So
I agree. I would say January is like the Monday of the year. We might not love it, but it's the perfect time to kind of get your life back in order and just
Monday
reset.
Of the year. I love that hashtag.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I know.
That's good.
It
is.
is. Yeah.
About it, Monday of the year.
Yeah.
It really is though, because it's like it feels like the longest month of the year.
Yeah.
All the hustle and bustle.
Refocus that energy into setting ourselves up for success for the year.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you just like coming out of December, there's just like
so much
stuff.
Yes.
And by January, we're still like cooped up inside.
Yeah.
100%.
It's like, okay, let's make this a peaceful, organized.
Yeah.
If you're anything like my family, you've got like all of the holiday stuff still scattered, and then like the remains of your presents and things, the boxes just piled up, and you're like, I can't stare at this for the next however many months while it's frozen.
Sure.
Yeah. Suddenly craving clean surfaces and all the things because everything's just a hot mess.
Yeah. The hope in our eyes for the Monday of the year.
Yeah.
What's a room that you think people need to organize first? And then like, what do they actually start with?
I think people always think they should start with the worst room, and it causes the most headache. So I would say to start with something that you know will be a win and it'll feel good doing it.
Yeah.
It could be something as simple as your silverware drawer rather than like a physical room, but just like starting small so you'll know you'll get a win, and then kind of builds the momentum to tackle the big.
It does build that confidence for sure. I know I can get overwhelmed, like anxious of a space if it's too cluttered, and I'll just put it off. But like you said, like a junk drawer, everyone's got one, even though they're kind of the drawer of shame. Your entryway, I think, is a big one. That's the first moment that somebody enters into your home. So really kind of setting that vibe as people walk in, I think, is a huge one.
Where things get dumped too. I feel like it becomes the catch-all for
right.
This doesn't have a home, so it'll hang out here.
Yeah.
It
It's definitely a room you use every day because you're already in there. So why not start with the little wins?
Yeah. I love the idea of starting with a drawer too, because my brain was like, oh, pick a closet, but like even those sometimes are so daunting. But like picking a drawer, and then you're like, oh, that's nice. I can do the next
and then
one.
Move on to bigger and better.
Smart.
Yeah.
Really need to build that momentum.
For sure.
That makes a lot of sense, because you're absolutely right, Kelsey. Like sometimes you look at the biggest area, I'm like, I'm going to make the biggest impact first. I'm going to take care of like this big living room area. And like, Then you start it and you're
You
like,
pull everything
"Oh."
out and you're surrounded by like mess and you're like, what did I get myself
Yeah.
into?
You're like, now I don't know where to start.
Yeah.
So I love that idea. Just like, let's start small, make a win. And then that helps you move on to the next thing. And you can, it's sort of like that technique of like paying off your bill. Sometimes like the smallest is easiest.
Yeah.
Even though it might not make the biggest impact, it helps you build that moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Furniture that organizes you is something that I'm really interested in. There's like some top furniture categories that I know that we've been talking about for a little while at NFM. When we're thinking about, I don't know that a lot of people think about like the furniture itself helping you do the organization, because a lot of us haven't bought furniture for a while, and some of these new storage solutions weren't invented when you got your handy down couch in 1999. So like, what are some of the areas that Kelsey, you and Angela, that you're seeing customers looking for today and probably going to be looking for in January?
Sure. Do you want to start?
Sure.
You go first.
Okay. So specifically to what I buy is like a lot of the councils. So like clothes storage, they call it like the unsung hero. Nobody wants to see it anymore.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, on Pinterest, open shelves look great until you get in there and you're like, everyone gets to see my mess now.
Yeah.
Right. And what's on those open shelves isn't like the stuff you use. It's usually decorative.
Yes.
So
yeah. So anything hidden storage, whether it's a TV console, fireplace, pantry, anything that you can just kind of close the doors so no one can see what's going on behind it. But and then kind of just more techie storage. So anything with USBs, lighting, touch lighting, less is more.
Yeah, just cords
Management.
galore sometimes. And it's impressive how, I don't know, furniture is getting smarter.
Yes.
Is maybe the right word. Just the thoughtfulness and the design. Because I don't know, you start thinking storage and organization, you're like bins and totes and blah blah blah. But I don't know, these for me, that someone who cares so deeply about aesthetics, like I appreciate that so much that I can like hide a cord, or if it's in the drawer, or it can be decorative too. Like I think about some of your consoles and like the fun finishes and designs that it doesn't scream like storage solution because it's so beautiful, but if you can have both, like that's such a win.
And the slim, sleeker ones also for like your entryways or behind the sofa. That's like a huge win right now. Anything smaller, but still with the storage and the hidden features.
In upholstery, so I buy Motion reclining furniture. Every one of my sectionals just about comes with the storage console. So this is hidden cup holders, hidden storage, charging features, and those can add on anywhere from about $80 to up to $500 to the set. They're modular. So if you have a space where you're trying to just declutter in terms of, I have way too much oversized furniture, or this just isn't fitting right in my space, you can customize it to that.
Yeah.
Storage ottomans are another thing. I'm not in Motion, but in stationary upholstery. Add tons of storage options there, different sizes, customization that you can do as well with some certain vendors. They're fun. They can add, they can take the place of a coffee table, blanket storage. I mean, you name it, toy storage. So there's multi-purpose. Before this, I was pestering our bedroom buyer and did get some details on some of her bestsellers. So a hot trend is storage in beds. Her best-selling storage bed is a Jonathan Lewis. It's about her middle price point, so it's about a little under $1,200. The footboard does pull out, and there's extra large storage in it. It's customizable, so if you wanted to change the upholstery of it and do something kind of fun, maybe something a little muted, different. Customization takes about 6 to 8 weeks for that to be built out and delivered. So some fun options for sure.
Yeah. Jonathan Lewis is one, like every color under the sun.
Mhm.
So if you're somebody who loves color,
Yes.
maybe wants to explore patterns, like that's such a fun
Yeah,
one. To,
they're fun. Yes, I actually did
Yeah.
build a sectional, and it was a lot of fun to
Yeah.
choose your fabrics, kind of what's
Yeah.
going to work in my room. So it was great.
yeah.
And I feel
Yeah.
like they've just expanded on storage so much, not just like in the upholstery, but even in the case goods,
Mhm.
dining, everything, you
Mhm.
name it. Every category has some kind of storage option, hidden or visible.
Yeah. It's so thoughtfully designed
Mhm.
too.
Yeah, I mean, even in your world, like bookcases,
Yeah.
there's some drawers that you
Mhm.
can use for your dining, like in your dining area.
Yeah.
If you were looking for something like that, if you had to go vertical. So I think the bookcase is like really nice in that term
Yeah.
of, or that kind of space saving.
Yeah, vendors are
tactic.
getting more creative too with how they have their hidden storage. I just
Mhm.
got like a new bookcase where there's a drawer that's on the bottom, but it
Mhm.
looks like the base of the bookcase. So you have no idea it's even a drawer.
Ah.
Yeah.
So they've
Whoa.
just kind of tried to make it more, again, aesthetically pleasing
Yeah.
so that it kind of reaches every customer's needs.
Mhm.
It's cool to see that in like something you can just like buy off the shelf too. Cause I think so often you think that has to be some like custom
Yes, yeah.
design and custom, you start to like see a lot of dollar signs with that.
Yes.
Cause I've seen a similar design in kitchens where like, I think it was like the kick plate
Yes.
Mhm.
portion like comes out and can like hold your dog bowls and water bowl, which is
Yeah.
like so smart.
Mhm.
But I'm like,
You
Like
don't
who-
think of it.
yeah.
How is that going to happen in my house?
Right. I
Right.
can't like
Exactly.
retrofit that
No.
into.
Yeah, we even have some storage cabinets that your iRobot can just hide right underneath. It just goes right in there.
Yeah.
But on the
Crazy.
top half is a
And it
door that
opens
you can
up.
open with shelving and pull out drawers.
genius.
So it's like you can make it a pantry or a storage
Yeah.
closet,
So
a
what
wardrobe.
product is that for?
Yeah.
I know I've been thinking about this like iRobot vacuum because dogs, but
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't, it's,
It's so ugly.
yeah.
It's
little
hanging at
home,
home.
like,
Yeah. And they've made it like as sleek and cool as, but it's not, that's not my vibe.
Yeah.
I was going to kill the vibe.
You're like, I
of
still
it.
see you.
Yes.
What, an
yes.
Apple store hanging out in the corner of your room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've hit on like a bunch of these from storage beds. We've talked a little bit about like living room, some maybe some dining storage with some of the bookcases and things like that. Like buffets and sideboards. Is that something to expand on a little bit more?
Yeah, that would definitely be. So in dining, almost every dining table from what I've seen has some kind of storage or like a sideboard that goes with the
Mhm.
collection.
Yeah,
Mhm.
great.
And otherwise, I think all of the dining that Katie does buy, you can either special order it with the collection or it's already on the floor. So you can get it right out of our warehouse.
Yeah.
Case goods is fun because it's like multifunctional
Mhm.
pieces. Like even though it's a bookcase
They can go
or
in any room.
bookshelf,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
you can put it wherever and you
Yes.
can store however,
Mhm.
whatever your needs are.
Yeah,
So it's real fun
make
too.
an etagere out of it,
Yeah.
kind of thing. Yep.
And I think like traditionally sideboards or like
Mhm.
hutches that are designed to go with dining sets will have
Mhm.
like or like glass
Oh yeah, the wine. Yep,
rails.
wine racks.
Yeah. And like really
Those look
thoughtful
great,
storage
yeah.
in those
Mhm.
too. But
Yeah.
to your point, I
Yeah.
mean, you don't have to.
But
Yeah.
even all of her bar cabinets that she has have the storage feature on it, so it's like you can get it almost anywhere.
Right.
There was one we used, I think it's in our fall winter catalog, and it's a bar cabinet, and it looks just kind of like a book. It's like bookcase size. It's pretty narrow and tall. But what was so cool is there's like drawer, like cabinet doors that open, but then there's also the front like folds down,
and it turns into
and
a
then
bar
it turns
cabinet.
into a bar
Mhm.
cabinet. So you can close it up and conceal it. But if you're like
Love that.
hosting or having people
Yeah.
over, like it folds down and it serves as
Open
like
up.
Yep. And it's
Mhm.
really fancy when you open it because it's all
Yeah.
glass mirrored on the inside and it just looks very high end.
Ooh, little
I don't think
admin.
that it's a sticker shock either. I feel like
Mm-mm.
I've seen that one. Yeah.
That's exciting.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool.
I think we put it with one of your
I love
green
that.
green
I
sectional.
know,
in our
it's out on
photo
the floor
shoot.
right now.
Yes, yeah.
We're gonna go back to the couch.
Right.
Seriously,
Like
I
that
know.
image, I like that.
Crush on that one.
Yeah. So I feel like we've hit like a lot of these good categories. Is there like an underrated storage piece in our store that you can think about?
I would say I have a lot of like on my RTA side, I have a lot of like the
Yeah.
slimmer, small scale storage cabinets, but it is a really booming group within that category, which is great. but I can't think of like something that's completely underrated. I feel like maybe Mia's cocktail tables with
That's what I
hidden
was
storage.
thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of people
That's a good
just
call.
see like the lift tops.
Yeah.
But she has so much more to offer. The ones that kind of pull out, and then you can, again, special order those and different finishes. Like it doesn't have to just be your simple cherry wood cocktail table with just your basic lift top. I feel like she has so much more to offer that's definitely underrated.
Yeah.
Well, and also like I've seen some that nest. So you could like kind of collapse them into each other, like Russian nesting doll almost. Or if you're like, I don't know, hosting movie night and you want to bring all your snacks, you can like unnest them and give you more surface area.
Yeah.
And I think I've seen some too that almost have like ottomans
Oh, yeah,
sort
they
of like
do.
tuck under.
Yes.
So
like a
stools.
4-piece.
yeah. So
Okay.
you could pull those out. So not like storage, but thoughtfully
Multifunction,
designed,
yeah.
multifunction.
Mhm.
So like we do a lot of puzzles and board games in the winter, and we're like,
Instead of like busting at like a table that's
Yeah.
sits in the middle of your room, and now like your room starts to like sometimes just that one area that like starts gathering things. All of a sudden, the rest of the room, it's like a virus. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yes.
the room is now infected in that disease. So I like the idea that like, this is an intentional area that you're putting back. Everything has a place.
Right.
Nobody has those old school folding card tables anymore.
I
So
know.
why not put it in your cocktail table?
Yeah, seriously. And like to like drag that stuff out of the
I know.
basement or
Yes.
the garage or the attic
Never
or
gonna do a
whatever.
puzzle.
Yeah.
No, you'll talk yourself out of that so fast.
Okay, I want to get to some real examples. We talked a little bit about some of these, at least hinted at some of these, but first off, we've kind of talked around this topic, but are you good organizers in your own homes? Like, Hillary, I'm looking at you to start off, because I feel like some of us are not as good and could use some help.
Yes, I really embraced that when I lived alone and I had my own little like palace and everything had a home and just how I wanted it. And the system was perfect and it made sense to me. And met the love of my life, and he like challenges that daily. But yeah, I don't know how to describe it other than like setting yourself up with like some systems. And I just the mantra I repeat, like if I just take the time to do it now, it won't pile up and do it later. Or the thing I've like tricked Dan into a little bit is like, let's set a timer. Like let's see how fast we can do it. You know,
it's like a game.
Yes. yeah. Like, cause in reality, it'll go faster than you think.
Yeah.
Like you talk yourself out of it because you think it's going to like take.
This is going to be my whole weekend.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. But if you can just like keep up with it throughout the week, like take the couple extra minutes to take care of it in the moment, then you can enjoy your weekend. I think that's what like motivates us too. If we can like tackle it all throughout the week, then the weekend is like prime fun time.
Yes.
Yeah. Because the worst thing is like you have to organize before you can actually clean your house. Like you're never going to do any of the things on your list if like there's so many steps involved with that process. So how does the game typically work? What's the time that you set?
We're invested.
Oh, well, so it's more of like starting a stopwatch almost. So it becomes like a race.
Got it.
This is specifically helpful if you need to get your duvet insert back into the duvet, you know, this I highly recommend that fun little game. But, or sometimes at the end of the day, it's like a 10-minute tidy, like set the timer, like if my AirPods are in, I'm locked in and I can power through it. Or, you know, maybe you only have like 5 minutes, or like pick a room each night of the week. That I'm saying all of this and I do not have children.
Yeah.
So I'm
That's
sure.
the thing.
Yeah.
That is what it is.
That's a good move.
I don't want to be insensitive.
Well, I think that cues up Kelsey. Well. Yeah. And you were talking about one in, one out. And like, that's an ideal scenario. But like in real life, do you struggle with like making that actually work?
I'm going to use my 11-year-old son's terms and say I'm mid. Okay. I'm mid. It really depends on my mood. I'm going to pull the horoscope card and say I am a Taurus. Like I love my ways and I'm busy. So it's kind of falls falls to the side. Like you said, creating those healthy habits of just, okay, take 5-10 minutes to just kind of organize this is something that in January I will be starting. I also like to recruit little helpers.
Yes.
So my little minions. My daughter actually really loves to sort. So she's my little sorter. So I put her on the silverware drawer or with the toys. And then I have like a term for every one of my family members. My son or my husband actually is like really good at Tetris. So I call him the Tetris man. So, hey, come into the pantry, hun, and figure this out. And I'll come in and approve. So that's like my role. But like I said, like all intentions to just kind of be better always at organizing. It just really helps de-stress and it helps create healthy habits for kids too. So
yeah, that's so smart too, to like lean on people's strengths. I don't know if I should even share this, but we just jokingly, we divide into like pink jobs and blue jobs, and what things are pink jobs and what things are blue jobs, and that it's like doesn't always like fit into the stereotype you would say. But like there's things that I loathe and things that Dan loathes, and it's like a trade-off. But if there's like things you're passionate about, like this is you own this, and I'll support you in that. But
I think it's nice too for the moms. You can kind of teach your kids responsibility in that case. Like my son, he knows he has to take the trash out, feed the animals, and do the laundry. And by laundry, I mean his own laundry. I don't want him touching mine. But I would say before kids, I was very organized, like almost like OCD. And then now having them, I'm just like more relaxed and don't care as much about the clutter, but I am a dishes girl. Like I have to do the dishes every single day. I do not want the dishes piled up in the sink. So that's like my one big no-no. Like I can't have that. Otherwise I feel like I'm living in chaos. Right. So that's like a one thing for us. But I will say, open any drawer, and I am not clean and organized.
So are you mid with me?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah,
pick your battles.
Yep.
I think if you can get it into the drawer, that's pretty good.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
How quickly do you have to
Right.
shut it?
There's like a chopstick sticking out that you can't.
Okay, so let's go through a couple of these examples. Maybe these resonate with you for the kids' toys that are exploding everywhere. Some of the categories that we've talked about, solutions that we've talked about, like what works best for kids' toys.
Bins low to the ground with lids, so that it gives the hidden feature. Anything you can. We have bookcases, like the cube bookcases that you can put in the storage bin. So that's super helpful because then again, you can't see the tops of them, but anything that's like at their fingertips, so that again, they can help kind of put it away. The basic like kids storage bins just aren't as popular right now. So I wouldn't recommend that, but yeah, anything that you can put a lid on it, it's within their grasp, they can reach it, definitely makes all the difference.
Yeah, I do. I know we've used this term quite a bit, but the multifunctional, like I love the idea of buying furniture that they can kind of grow into. So like you have a fantastic bookshelf that I'm looking at. It's on Super Deals, $2.99. But like if that was purchased for my son's room, I mean, one, he's an avid reader. He's got little collectibles to put up. It's just kind of right now all over the place, but purchasing something that's multifunctional like that to then add bins where you could like store in that way that they could also, as they get older, take it to college, their first home, that kind of a thing. I love that idea.
Yeah, and it has the bookcase doors on it, so you can hide whatever you want in there. And we also have shoe storage too. So the top kind of flips open. You can put your shoes in there, and then the bottom you can put whatever you want in there, whether it's toys or blankets. So we have both.
Interesting. And that's for a room?
You can put it in a room. You can put it in your entryway. It's small enough that you can.
Yeah, it's pretty slender.
There's two different sizes.
We used it in our last photo shoot.
Nice.
Photo shoot
Love
too.
that.
Yeah. So, and it's got like the top has like a sort of like a little lip around the edge. So it'd be great if you like throw a bowl on it to catch your keys and
you can definitely decorate it too.
Yeah. I think that dovetails into my second example, which is the mail pile that never stops. What are some good ideas for mail pile?
Something that I try to do is having like, if you can put it in a drawer or if you kind of have a shelf, like a basket or something, even if it's on your catch-all part of your table, an action pile and a file pile. So that way, you know, okay, this one I have to make sure I take care of it, whether it's sending out a check in the mail or just calling whoever back that sent you that, and then a file pile. So it's like your W-2s and things like that. So it's like, you know, those have to go away. And it just kind of helps you organize it a little bit better. And then junk ones, obviously, you just toss.
Yeah, just throw those
away.
Yeah, I'm the same. Like I have a cute little plate, kind of decorative ceramic plate that is kind of our catch-all for keys or mail, kind of important things that kind of sit there for that.
Yeah, I like a file and an action.
Yeah,
I do
pile.
too. And you can tell you're not
See?
mid.
No,
You're above.
She's got the hacks.
Me, I'm like, throw it on the dish.
Yeah.
Right?
Ugh.
Okay, clothes on the floor is my next example.
Oh.
That classic clothes on the floor situation. We have never not had clothes on the floor in my house.
Have you tried adding a treadmill to your room to like hang them on?
That's so 90s of you to say that.
Or chair.
The chair is what's in my house.
Yeah.
It's like what catches all the coats. And I'm like, the closet's right there.
Yeah.
Literally right there. But I think a good go-to would be the shelves with the hooks on them, or you put your own hook in the wall, or something like a small storage cabinet. Again, something that's just, you can put it in the corner and it kind of hides there, but at least you can hang your coat in there, or a jacket, whatever it is.
Yeah. Can I just grab it and put it in there myself, or will I be in trouble?
Do you need a little iRobot?
Oh my God.
That's next.
The robot did the laundry. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other thoughts on clothes and in the room? I love those suggestions.
Yeah, I don't have a great solution for that other than that, like make that in your like 5-minute tidy at the end of the day. Cause like, I don't know, your bedroom should be like your sanctuary, like to get like really good sleep. And it's, I fall victim to the like in between pile. Like it's not dirty, but it's not like, I might wear it again.
Yeah, maybe not this week, but I'm definitely not going to hang it back up.
In between
I know.
pile,
It's usually on top of the hamper lid. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
I don't think that's the right place for
I know.
it.
I know.
We'll work on this one. We'll keep coming back to that one. Okay. I think we've got a lot of good ideas. I want to like move on now that we're kind of getting to the end of our time today onto trends for 2026. What organization trends are you excited for that you've seen or heard about?
I like your slim console idea. Actually, I have been looking for something behind my sofa, just something that's space saving. It's not taking up walkways, but like I can display things on.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. So I have a lot ranging from like $300 to $3,000. So it's like you can literally make
Lots
it
of
however.
options.
Yeah. And what's nice is Mia has some too that are like sofa tables, but again, have more of like, some of them come with stools. So you can kind of sit behind them. So
Nice.
Well,
Yeah.
spectator bar, is that what they call it?
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah. So we have, and I feel like mud rooms are big right now. So I think that's going to be a really big trend for us. So obviously making sure we have all the storage solutions. I have like a storage corner cabinet that kind of, you can make it a little bit slimmer, sleeker. So I think, again, storage is going to be huge. Mudrooms have been like all the talk for my world right now. But yeah, I think that's going to be a big trend.
Yeah.
Love those.
Nothing to add.
Oh, you were like,
I know. I had a thought, but I was like, nah.
nah.
I changed my mind.
This
mind.
trend is it's mid probably.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mid.
Kelsey, did you have any others that kind of stand out to you?
I mean, I'm loving where this modular is going for upholstery, and then really excited. The one on my list of updates for a room in my home is bedroom furniture, and so just talking to Amanda on her bestseller, like those ideas, lots of the tech that's getting integrated into bedroom furniture and so forth, I think is going to be really cool.
Are you talking about like the charging nightstands?
There's lights. They're doing immersive sound in it, plus the storage. Yeah, so there's just like a lot is
and the storage is sleek too. It's not like clunky drawer with like a hard, it's just.
I love how techy everything's getting. Like I am bringing in this brand new desk that hasn't hit the floor yet, but you touch the top of it and it lights up and glitters. So I'm just like so excited for all of the new like innovations that's coming out on everything.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
That's pretty. I like that. Okay. What's a trend that you'd like to see disappear?
Okay.
Am I allowed to say it?
We love a hot take. We love a hot take.
Please, yeah.
Farmhouse.
Okay.
Let it go.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it won't. Everyone loves a rustic council or focal piece. Everyone loves it. And I want it to go away.
Yeah. We just need some freshness, you know?
Yes.
Yeah. I feel
That's a
you.
good call.
I feel you.
That's me.
I feel
Sorry.
you.
I'm
Wow.
sorry.
Shots fired.
That's all right.
So many people are clutching their pearls right
I
now.
know.
No,
I
we've
know.
dogged it quite a bit. Don't worry. Join the club.
I would have to agree with that.
Right?
Also, in terms of like storage organization, I mean, who has even said this lately? But jewelry armoires,
Oh my gosh.
Mm.
Or
That's so
just-
true.
or just like very specific storage compartments.
Yes.
Thing that goes in there.
Yes.
Is your,
Uh-huh.
Like
the
I
pearls
have
that you're clutching
Yes.
because of the modern farmhouse.
I have a dresser with the jewelry drawer. What do
Uh-huh.
you think is in there? Not jewelry. I'm
Yeah.
just like shoving whatever I can
Yeah.
fit in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like perfect for all these
Yes.
socks that don't
Yeah.
fit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Why do I have them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Julie Armour. I love that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so true. That's so true.
Ah,
But we
Okay.
there's a need for everything and a
Mhm.
customer that fits it all. So
Mhm.
for
we
sure.
have to have it.
Well, that is a good clarifying statement. Of
Mhm.
course, if there is something that's close to your heart, even if it is modern farmhouse,
Or the jewelry
it's
armoire.
the Julie Armour. It's
Save those
yours.
pearls.
Make
Yeah.
that happen. Make it your best life. We get it. Okay. Well, that's going to be a wrap for us. Thanks,
Awesome.
Kelsey and Angela, for sharing your expertise and product picks. Big thanks to my co-host Hillary, our producers Ann and Scott, and to all of you listening. Don't forget to subscribe wherever you get your podcasts and send us your questions at nfm.com/podcast. Until next time, here's to making your home life your best life, one story at a time.
Thanks for joining us today for I Am Home with Tyler Weisskopf, Hillary Waltemath, and Becca Sudbeck. No one knows home quite like NFM. So if you'd like more information on home design at NFM, please check out nfm.com and leave us a review on the podcast platform of your choice.